What are closing costs and how much do I have to pay if I'm buying a home in Florida? You're asking an important question, so stay tuned to find out what you need to budget for. Hello everyone, Meral Ibrahim here, broker associate with Coldwell Banker Realty in the beautiful Palm Beaches, Florida. If you've been here before, thank you and welcome back. If you're new to my channel and want to learn about lifestyles, communities, and some real estate in South Florida, click on that subscribe button and that bell so you will be notified every time I make a new video. In a real estate transaction, both buyers and sellers pay closing costs to the service providers who help facilitate the transaction. This video is all about the buyer's closing costs, but be sure to watch to the end so you can watch the video about the seller's closing costs. Buyer closing costs encompass a wide range of fees, and while most of the costs are concentrated on the lender's fees, there are other fees that you will incur when buying a home, and they can vary depending on what you purchase and how you pay for it. And if you're considering new construction in Florida, the costs are totally different than a typical resale home purchase, which is the example for this video. And as expected, if you're paying cash for a home in Florida, this will definitely reduce your closing costs. If you would like to know more about the typical closing costs for a cash purchase, leave a comment below. So let's get started. Lenders are required by law to provide you with an estimate of your expenses related to the loan, and they should be accurate. So you should have no unexpected surprises at closing. So closing cost number one, credit report. When you apply for a mortgage, typically a lender will pull your credit report to make sure that your financial situation is strong enough to support your new home. The average cost is around $175 to $200. Closing cost number two, appraisal. The appraisal is required to ensure the lending institution that their investment, i.e. the loaned money to you, is secured. The typical cost of an appraisal on a conventional mortgage is around $450 to $500. An FHA or VA appraisal may be a little higher. Closing cost number three, loan origination fee. This covers the lender's administrative costs. This is not a set fee, as each lender may be different, and sometimes you can find mortgages with no origination fee. Usually the fee ranges between 0.5% to 1% of the loan amount. Closing cost number four, loan discount points. Points are prepaid interest. 1 point is 1% of your loan amount, and this is a lump sum payment that lowers your monthly payment for the life of the loan. Closing cost number five, lender's title policy. This protects the lender if an issue arises regarding a missed lien or unpaid mortgages from a previous owner. This type of policy is required, and the cost is around $500 to $800. Closing cost number six, title endorsements. Title endorsements are added to the title insurance to tailor it to the buyer's and lender's needs. They give more power to the clear title. The average fee for title endorsement costs are approximately $200 to $300. Closing cost number seven, buyer's documentary stamp tax. When you buy a house in Florida and obtain a mortgage, you will be paying a stamp tax. This will be based upon the amount of the mortgage. The rate of tax is 35 cents per $100. So if you're buying a home and taking out a mortgage for $300,000, you would be paying $1,050 in tax. Closing cost number eight, survey fee. This fee goes to a survey company to verify all property lines and things like shared fences on the property. The typical range is $350 to $675, depending on the property's history, size, location, and more. Now that we have looked at a breakdown of the fees that you may see on your closing statement, let's take a look at the prepaids that are different from closing costs. So as I just reviewed with you, closing costs are items associated with getting a loan and using the services of a title company. Prepaids are costs and fees that a borrower pays upfront or in advance of their due date. They are necessary to create an escrow account and includes prorated taxes, homeowners insurance, and private mortgage insurance if you're putting down less than 20%. When your property taxes and homeowners insurance are due the following year, your mortgage company will pay them on your behalf. And finally, as a buyer, you should consider having a home inspection. In fact, it is a must to get a home inspection, even if you're buying new construction. This is not the time to skimp and save your dollars. For an average sized home, expect to pay $400 on average. However, that's just the home inspection. In Florida, there are other inspections that are necessary for saving money on insurance premiums. For example, the wind mitigation that will cost between $90 and $150. A 4-point inspection, generally required on homes that are 30 years or older, and the cost averages around $150. This inspection basically looks at 4 major items on the home: the roof, the electrical, plumbing, and heating and cooling system. Your home must pass this inspection if it is older than 30 years in order to obtain homeowners insurance. And finally, a termite inspection. The chances of a home in Florida to have termites is very high due to the tropical climate and the presence of insects in the environment. And since termites can do major damage to a home, getting a wood-destroying organism inspection is essential and is inexpensive. You can expect to pay between $75 and $100. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, your lender is required to give you a list of the estimated expenses when you begin your mortgage application. That's why it's important to get pre-approved before you begin the house hunting process, so you know what is expected of you financially, and work with a realtor who can negotiate on your behalf when it comes to those items that are negotiable. I hope you got something out of this video, and if you did, check out this one. Hit that subscribe button and bell right next to it so you will be notified of my new videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.